It just feels more menacing the way he does it. Made musicality feel more aggressive through his subtlety. All right, I'll start with the wardrobe. I like the similar theme of everyone wearing white, though I'm not too sure how I feel about, like, what is this kind of bronze, light brown kind of jersey kind of vibe to it, because now it creates like a, it's not too much, but it's still like hotter, more eye-catching than just all white. Like, I like how unique everyone is within that same color palette. If the goal is cleanliness, try to keep it the same. If the goal is uniqueness, keep it all different. It's like a spectrum, in my opinion, like here and here. So if you want, I'm gonna put S for same, U for unique. If your goal is to be more clean, you want to look as similar as possible, because even if someone's angles are slightly off, it blends because everyone's wearing the same thing. If you want to go for unique, you might be a little messy. Again, that depends on how well the dancers, I'm not speaking about these guys, it depends on the dancers you're working with or whoever it is, how well they can execute the choreography. Even though he's in the same, like, for example, same kind of color scheme, we have this now with numbers and kind of, it's bright. It can easily call attention. If the angle's off, it'll be way more blatantly obvious. These guys are a little bit like right here, because we have like similar color schemes with uniqueness. So ideally, I think that's a nice medium, but to each their own, depending on whoever you're working with, whether it's like your own competitive crew, or if you're working with an artist, or if you're working with your friends. These are things that I take into consideration. Okay, so let's go into this choreography. So immediately the way they start, we have, it's kind of a low energy start with a rise, and then one person capturing the attention as in character as everyone else kind of sets atmosphere. When you start with this low energy, more character moments, you want to have conviction in your performance, because that's what it is. It's a performance at that point. Performance in terms of your character rather than dancing. Because the goal is to try to hook the audience within the first 5 or 10 seconds, preferably 5. Because we live in YouTube, TikTok, internet generation here. So the main reason of that is you want to answer the question, for those who don't know who this artist is, or who don't know who you are, if you're just a dance crew, you want to answer the question of, like, why should I watch you? Why should I continue watching you? And then they immediately just like amp up the level. It's like, I feel like they're about to start crumping. Very intense. So sharp, fast, aggressive. Ooh. And writing the lyrics on that very, now they go to precise and quick. Nice play on that. Yeah. And then they change it up to be more, I say almost graceful, but just taking their time with their movements, just swaying. Yeah, great, just choreography, man. Yeah, I think I like the execution that he did here. He made it more subtle. In here, he has the same kind of level of like with the shrug, but his subtlety and his look with the audience made musicality feel more aggressive through his subtlety. You can see same level of like intensity everyone else, like lean, see that? Kind of like, it feels expected. This just feels like, okay, I'm gonna take it and change up the approach. It just feels more menacing the way he does it. Everyone's kind of doing the same. Tilt shoulder, but this one is a and then boom. Because what that does is creates a nice contrast to build up the next thing. So good. That was a great choice. Ooh, the swag right there too, dude. And then there's a lot of nonchalantness here, but that doesn't mean like they're not engaged. I have thought he was gonna go for a 540 kick Nice musicality with this ripple here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's almost like a ticking time bomb, and then explode into formation. I love these reveals from this line. So, boom, to reveal the artist. It almost looks like he was there this whole time, and you just are now seeing him. And I like the way that they brought your eye from here to then here for that reveal. It's their execution and performance of this. It's so good. That little bounce and ricochet from his ba ba ba, these little extra hits make the movement, I feel like it has much more impact. Simple heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Oh, not heel toe, but like a bounce on the foot. And it's a switch, 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 switch. It's front, back. Pretty straightforward. And then they swivel their feet out as they kind of trace down to their hip. I love this moment. They're like throwing their hair back because it's like, it's chill, it's nothing. The way I'm reading into it is like, they're almost like, it's super chill. Like facing a villain who's like nonchalantly easily fighting, like, no effort. And then they go off on you and then they destroy you. Yeah, this gives me such like an old school hip hop vibe. It definitely feels like a breakbeat. Definitely also reminds me of like Beastie Boys. Bah. Dude, like that they're doing the sidestep or salsa rock, depending on how you guys call it. Yeah, I like that this verse a lot. I actually might want to choreograph to this, but like put together a breaking piece. A little bit messy on the arms here, timing wise. As you can see, the starting points are all a little different. But they're still in their timing. Fans are enjoying it. I mean, as long as the fans are having a great time. Oh, I like that. That was a different way of like going down. It gets like so intense. In your face. Da, bow. I love this part, this travel with the footwork, the heel toe. Go. Heel toe, heel toe. It's so big and so fun to this travel. Before is kind of like chill, nonchalant, like effortless, and then they're transforming. I love how he's doing it, man. He's embodying like this is simple, effortless, but it's like still so good. The way he's doing it has so much character. Okay, I'm getting stuck just watching now. God damn it. A lot of atmosphere, choreography happening as there's like 4 of the singers are just kind of doing their own thing. It's not kind of a good moment because they can kind of rest a little bit here because they're about to do the intense choreography. Boom, and here. That's where they need a lot more because they're not singing, but they're having to be much more physically engaged here. Da 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 da, boom, love the shape, out. Damn, they're all dancing in boots too. Step out, nice lean. Spin, spin, spin. But a lot of moments of quick, and then big shape. See, this is the type of choreography, like there's so much that you're writing. If you're like half count off, you better get ready to try to catch up so you're not messing up the whole sequence. There's a lot of moments of just them changing their energies, of going from like very chill, like kind of nonchalant, to very ba 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 in your face, and then switching it up again. So it's kind of a roller coaster ride of like visuals, because if it's one energy the whole time, it can get boring no matter how hyped the song is. But a nice balanced approach gives appreciation for each end of the choreography.